Hi guys. I'm just gonna add Lisa and hold on and see if anyone comes on. Okay. So, hi Gage. Lisa, Lisa, I need you to comment so I can. Oh, hang on. All right, I'm just waiting for Lisa to come on. Oh, there she is. Hey, Lisa.
Hi. Sorry, it kept coming up with errors saying cannot connect, or something like that. So
Oh, weird.
anyway, that is weird.
Less technical difficulties
So
than last time, though, so.
yes, we're learning. This is a learning experience. We keep learning together, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's it's funny. My daughter Trinity's like, "Isn't Savannah in Alberta?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "How can you guys do a live together?"
We're learning how to do
So
it.
we are. It's a learning experience for us. So, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Okay, so I'll introduce myself for anyone who doesn't know who I am. Hey, Corey. I'm Savannah Eaton, and I have just recently reinstated my Beachbody account and my Beachbody coaching account. I had been a coach prior, and actually that's how Lisa got involved in Beachbody because I did a contest and she won. And hi, Shannon.
Yay!
And hey, Rich. And she won, and
Hi, Richard.
she started doing really well. And I decided that during the time frame in my life, I no longer was going to do Hey Court, do coaching, and I kind of stepped away, and it was a rough time, but I came back from it. And during that time, I really did some personal development and decided that I had missed Beachbody and being a coach so much. So now I'm actually, Lisa is my upline coach. So we kind of switched roles, and that's okay. We're more of a team than someone's boss or anything
Right.
like that, which is totally awesome, and we're killing it. And basically,
Yep.
hey, Christopher. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So just a little intro for anyone who doesn't know me. And Lisa, you're up. Hey, Sarah.
All right. So I am Lisa Rose. As Savannah said, I was introduced to Beachbody because Savannah was a coach at that time, and I had won a challenge pack. And from there, um, it just kind of took off. So I have been a Beachbody coach for a little over a year, and I have lost almost 100 pounds. So we're getting so can't, I do live videos all the time, and I can't even begin to tell you the difference from a year ago to now. Like, there's just such a huge change in my life and who I am now from then. It's like apples and oranges, really. So yeah, so here we are. We're a team. We're together again. And for those of you guys that don't know, before all this, Savannah and I knew each other because I was in my past life, as I like to call it all the time, way before I became a nurse. I was a manager in a call center, to which Savannah and her husband worked there with me. So we've known each other for quite some time. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we're happy to be together again.
Yeah. It's actually mind blowing to realize, hey, Heather, it's actually mind blowing to realize how long we actually have known each other. Because that was like, well, it was almost 4 or 5 years ago now. Because I've been out here for
Yeah,
like,
and And I've known your husband way before you because our parents used to date. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's amazing how things all circle back around, eh? So
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
So some of you guys, go ahead.
you go ahead. Take it away.
All right. So some of you guys may have noticed that Van and I have been posting about this upcoming challenge group, which is our VIP group that's starting. I said July 30th, July 31st. Some people like to start on Monday, but stuff will kind of start rolling on the 30th because we want you to go through your fridge and have your groceries ready and your meal prep ready so that Monday, like, you are in. You are all in with us and we're all in with you to get you started. So when I say 30th, 31st, I mean 30th, you're going to get you're going to be added to, we have a private group that we add you onto. So you are with what we like to call like-minded people. So people that are going through the same things that you are, the change in the food, the workouts, the Shakeology. And guys, honestly, most coaches don't do this with their partner, but I couldn't do this with anybody else because both Savannah and I have our own different stories and strengths and weaknesses. And we learn that every day, don't we, Vanna? We learn, like, I suck at a lot of technical stuff, but I have the nutrition and health and the body, how it works on my side for sure, but the technical stuff not so much. So yeah, so we're basically just jumping on here today because we wanted to talk to you guys, like, what is a challenge group, what are you getting for it, and what it looks like. So Vanna, did you get your parcel today or did you have time? Yay! So for those of you guys that don't know, Savannah just came home. Like, she was home in Nova Scotia with me, and we got to see each other. And then last night she flew back home to Alberta, or her other home, I should say. So she just picked up her challenge pack. So she's going to actually open it with you all, so you can see what you get when you get a challenge pack. So I'm going to let you take that on over, girl.
All right. So bear with me because I quite literally left the tape on it and everything. I didn't even
What? One thing though, Vanna, you signed up for the on-demand, right? So you don't have the discs or anything in there.
Right. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that first. So I also signed up as a coach. So I signed up as a coach with my challenge pack. So there might be something extra in here as a coach. Yeah. I don't know that for sure. Sometimes it comes in a separate package and sometimes it doesn't. So
you'll probably have this. That will be the only difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I already have one from the last time I coached, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah. I have my Shakeology in here, and I love the on-demand. Hang on, Corey. Come on.
It's coming.
Anyway, I did get the on-demand because I think that it's just such a better option. Like, you can access all the programs. And like with the DVD, you pay for the DVD, you get it home. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Or maybe you want to try something else, and then you have to pay for it all over again. So on-demand is kind of a no-brainer.
Or you have toddlers that grab a hold of the discs and scratch them. Or like me, I have teenagers and they pop them out and throw them somewhere and they get scratched, right? So for the on-demand, for me, it's like I can try over 200 and some odd programs, and if I don't like that one and I'm not feeling it, I can go on to something else, which is what I like.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on to what's in the box. So
what's in the box?
I did get my coaching DVDs, so that's what you get if you become a coach, just so you know. And I got, like, as if I don't already have 100 of these, but I got my shaker cup. But you can.
And actually, you noticed it. Do you guys notice the difference? For anybody that's seen that, you notice the difference? It's not that little metal ball. It's actually a plastic thing on the top. So when you shake it, it breaks it up differently.
Yes, I have water in this one right now. This is so awesome, actually. So I can use this one for water and my new one for my shake. No problem. But yeah, instead of the little metal ball, you get this.
Yeah.
And it's really handy. I use it for my water bottle all the time. I just splash my face.
Is it 20 or 28 ounces. I think it's 20 ounces in that one, isn't it? 20?
I'm not sure. It even says 22, 25. 25 ounces.
25, okay.
Okay, so this is a surprise to me. I didn't know I was getting this. Is this new? Yay!
Yeah.
I didn't know I was getting this in this.
Yes, it is.
That's kind of exciting. And here's all my...
So that's for your meal prep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Here's all my containers. And if you can see right there, there's all the different ones that you get.
Yeah.
And you get a little booklet. So, oh, wow.
You get your stickers.
This is all new to me.
Yeah, they've changed. They changed it. Isn't it amazing? There's so much more recipes, more everything to that.
This is beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. Anyway, you get a booklet. And
this is what you happen when you open it live, just saying.
So I got my 30-day supply, which don't tell anyone, it's going to last me longer than 30 days. But anyway, here's my 30-day supply of Shakeology. I got cafe latte this time.
Yeah.
And I got Shakeology ideas, a little booklet.
So those will have like tons of recipes, guys. So if you're not sure about what you want, I mean, hands down, my favorite one, I swear by it's my go-to. Do you like Ferrero Rochers?
Yes, I love them.
Okay, so I use a teaspoon of almond butter. She's checking out the box, guys. Sorry. Yeah, more recipes and more like the transformations. There's a book there for transformations. So I use a teaspoon of almond butter, which has like nuts in it, and then I use half a banana and chocolate and a little bit of peanut butter. And oh my God, that is my go-to one. When I'm craving chocolate, that is my go-to one for sure. And yes, my sister dear, you do need this box. I've told you this 1,000 times. You need this box.
Oh, is this your sister, Lisa?
Yeah, it's my sister.
Hi, Lisa's sister, and I agree. You need this box 100%. Oh, and this is, you get stickers.
Yours is different than mine. So mine came like this.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you get these stickers, and then you can stick them on your containers, so you can you don't have to think about it too much. It's really so easy, right? So, it's just so simple.
So the green one, if you remember, is vegetables. Purple is your fruit.
Yeah.
Yellow is your carbs, which is inside this green one. And then you have your orange one, which she's got there, is your healthy fats. So there's your carbs, there's your healthy fats, and they all go inside of each other, and then they all go inside this blue one, so you're not losing them around your cupboard. And they're all dishwasher safe too, guys, so that makes it even better. Ta-da! But this blue one here is for when you meal prep and you're taking stuff on the road for your lunch.
That would be like an awesome salad or like a wrap or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it good.
I'm so excited. I just want to go make myself a shake.
Yes. And then, have you had yours today?
Not yet, because I've been waiting so patiently to open this so I can try this
She has, guys. She told me earlier, I got off the plane and I was like, I need to go pick up this parcel from my neighbor.
Yes,
so,
my
yes.
neighbor was so helpful and picked it up for me.
So, because we're kind of talking about Shakeology, so Savannah's got the bag. Now I have a bag here. I'm going to show you guys the two different ways because I have them. So I have the bag. I have strawberry. I have every flavor, really. I'm almost out of chocolate.
We should also just point out that
chocolate's my favorite. So this one.
These are the regular kinds. There's also vegan.
Yeah, so there's vegan strawberry, vegan vanilla, vegan cafe au lait that you have right now.
Yeah.
And chocolate. So this one is the regular strawberry, tropical strawberry. So when she said this is going to last her more than 30 days, It will, because the scoop in here, it varies on how much you dump in. So that's one option. Now the other option, this is what my son did because he wanted different. So my son goes to the gym and he takes a Shakeology with him. So these are to-go packages. So this one here is vanilla. So he's got strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate all in one box. So all three of them are in there. So when Austin goes to the gym, he can just grab this, throw it in his gym bag, and away he goes. So that's the other option. So, but these ones, because they're portion controlled, this is 30 days. That's it. Once he hits the 29th, he needs, hopefully his next shipment's coming in. Otherwise, he's done. So that's the other option to it. Now, with Shakeology, when you sign up either as a coach or to do a challenge, if you don't like the flavor, and I've had this happen and Savannah's had this happen. When I first signed up, I went with vegan chocolate because my coach said that she loved it, and she does. You do love chocolate vegan. I, however, did not. So I called in and I told Beachbody, and I gotta tell you, like, we worked in a call center. We know, like, they have handle times and blah, blah, blah. They never treated you like you were bothering them. They will stay on there until your issue is resolved and you're happy. So I called in and I said, look, I've tried to swallow this down for the 30 days. I cannot do it. And they said, oh, okay, not a problem. Is there a different, yes, Richard, is there a different kind you wanted to try? And I said, I would like to try, I think I went to the regular chocolate, to be honest with you. They didn't make me send that bag back. I didn't have to pay for shipping for the other one to come to me, and it came within 3 days. So there, that in itself shows what kind of company, that is what, we believe in, and that is why we're with Beachbody, for one of many. But yep. They stand by their products. They stand by it, and if you don't like it, and there's no sense. We're grown-ass adults, and if you don't like something, don't eat it, right? If you don't like something, don't force yourself. And if the flavor doesn't work for you, there's so many now. Like, when I first started, there was strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, vegan tropical strawberry, which I know is Richard's favorite, and vegan chocolate. So there's 5. And since then, we've had so many more added that the variety's there. So if you can't find one you like, then I don't know. Maybe it's just not for you, but I haven't come across that yet. So. But
there's also so many ways that you can dress it up. Like, you can do so much with your Shakeology. And I'm also another person who, I've tried the tropical strawberry. My husband loves it. Like, will eat it up like no one's business. And I think it tastes like medicine. And I'm not going to lie. I'm a Beachbody coach. I advocate for Beachbody, but I cannot drink that tropical strawberry. Don't even try me. But I love the vegan chocolate. I love it.
I can't. And you know what? It's true. Like, my son likes the vanilla. I don't like the vanilla. I found it didn't matter what I mixed the vanilla with. I just couldn't get the flavor I wanted. So you're not always going to like what you have, but the great thing is, if you don't like it, you call them, and within 3 days, free of charge, they'll either send you the money, they'll either give you your money back, or they will send you a different bag to try. Okay, so you can get your full refund, or you can get another bag to try, depending, like, if you really think that Shakeology, like I believe and she believes, can make a huge difference in your life, then they'll send you another bag. And if you say, you know what, this is not what I wanted, then they'll send you your money back. And not many companies will do that, guys.
So you said that, that you believe in Shakeology. So what is it about Shakeology? Like, why do you choose Shakeology?
Why? I told you, I'm going to show you guys my why. So for those of you guys that know my story, I had stomach cancer the end of September 2016. And literally when I had my surgery, I felt like I was running on a hamster wheel, because they were constantly saying, You're going to have to take all these vitamins every morning, and protein, protein, protein. You need 90 grams of protein a day, and you can't eat and drink at the same time, and you can't do this and that. And I spent so much time at GNC trying to find out what I was supposed to do that I ended up getting horribly ill. I started fainting. My hair fell out. Like, my hair is so thin now that it's going to take probably another year for it to come back, because my hair was coming out in clumps. Like, I would wash my hair in the shower and my hands would be coated in my hair. So then they put me on biotin, which they put me on the strongest one they could get without a prescription, which helps your hair and nails grow. I then had to go on zinc, also the strongest one without a prescription. The sun just came out of here randomly. Do you guys see that? So I had to go on magnesium. Magnesium is for muscle and joint pain. So I was constantly getting, what do you guys call it? Like pins and needles in your feet, or Charlie horses in my legs. So that's for that. And then I had to go on a multivitamin, and the strongest multivitamin you can go on is a prenatal. So that in total was I think it was over $150. And that's a month's supply of these pills. So I had to go on all that. And then I had to go buy protein, because they said I had to be on something that was, for every 100 calories, had 8 grams of sugar, low carb, and this and that. And I was so focused on those numbers, I wasn't focusing on the nutrition. And really, at the end of the day, it's the nutrition that's going to make my hair grow back and stop me from passing out and feeling like a zombie all the time. And I was so focused on all these set of rules that I had forgot about my nutrition. So I said to my husband, I said, you know what? Because I had put my Shakeology on pause during my healing time for my surgery, because I didn't think I could have it. Like, it wasn't, I was trying to follow those rules. So come January, I said to my husband, I said, you know what? I need Shakeology. I think that's the missing key. Like, I'm taking all these pills and I'm doing all this and I'm spending so much money at GNC because this didn't work and that didn't work. I said, I need to go back on Shakeology, because you can put it on pause for a couple months, especially when you're on illness, and you don't get penalized and you don't lose your spot as a coach. So I was like, that's what I need to do. So I ordered Shakeology, and my hair is now growing back. I do not take all these pills anymore. I just don't. Who wants to live a life full of pills? Not me, not you, not anybody, right? And since then, too, since I've got my body semi back to normal, I no longer have to take insulin anymore, because that was also something that a side effect of the surgery. I had to take insulin shots every morning. So I no longer have to do any of that. So that's my why.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I'm so happy for you that you were able to find something that actually worked and wasn't, taking this and taking that, and it's natural and it's quality controlled, and it's really a wonderful product. And going off of that, Lisa's why is like crazy awesome, and my why is like, it's a little tiny why, but it's still a reason why Shakeology is important to me. And Shakeology is important to me because, one, it's quick and easy, and two, it curbs my cravings. I am a sugar queen. Like, I love the cakes, the donuts, the cookies, everything, all of it. Give me some sugar. Like, I just want lots and lots of sugar all the time. And I don't know why or what. I could eat a full course, 5-course meal and still at the end be like, can I have some cheesecake? Like, I just need some.
Oh my God, cheesecake.
But with Shakeology, when I'm drinking it every day and I'm doing my workouts and I'm eating my meal plan and I'm following the program, I am not craving that junk, and I'm not eating it, and I'm not looking for it, and I'm not getting hangry over it. Like, sometimes I literally get like, if you don't give me some cookies, like, I can get pretty angry, and it's not nice, and it's not fun. But really, like, Shakeology has changed my life that way, for sure.
It's funny, because I was talking to Savannah earlier. I said I still have that inner fat girl in my head some days, and it's like, I want to eat the world some days, and especially for us women around that time of the month. Like, you could eat the world. Like, I've seen my teenage girls do it time and time again. You know, cookies and bags of cheese, and they could just eat. And it's not that they're hungry; they're just trying to fill that void of something that they're looking for, right? So, one thing that we didn't talk about, here's some statistics for you guys. I'm going to get the technical health side of it. So the ingredients that are in Shakeology are natural. So they grow them all over the world. And Team Beachbody will actually go to these farms, and if they don't meet their quality, they don't take them. But what they will do is see what's wrong at those farms and try to fix it. So they will give them the whatever resources they need, and they do constant quality control. So when they go to the field, let's say goji berry is one of the ingredients. So they go to the field, the goji berries, and something's not right and it doesn't pass Beachbody's inspection, they don't take it. They'll meet with the farmers and find out what's going on, and they will, try to set them up for success because they want to. I mean, a lot of these places, they're tropical third world countries, so this is a good income for them. So they want to make sure that, they're doing right. So they will take it through that first process. They'll inspect it. If it passes, and it gets brought back to the States, it goes through another inspection the moment it gets to the U.S. By the time it is gone to the powder, like the Shakeology bag that you have there, it's already gone through 6 inspections. And then once it goes through the bags, they inspect it again for shelf life, for quality, for the taste of it. Because basically what they do is they take this, maca root, quinoa, chia, cumin, goji berry, I'm just naming off some of the ones I have. They take it and they dehydrate it, and then they make it into powder form. So that's kind of how the ingredients come for Shakeology. So when you see that the strawberry is strawberry, it's actually natural colors. It's not dyes, it's actual natural color to the Shakeology. So I think that's important. The other thing is that with Shakeology, 86% of people that did Shakeology had more energy. 93% said they felt healthier than they ever have in their life. And 81% calmed their food cravings, which is something that we talked about. So it helps lower your cravings, regulate you. That's one thing I will say, you guys, when you first start taking Shakeology, the first couple days, you are going to go to the bathroom because you're going to be more regular than you ever have in your life. It is nothing wrong with you. It is just because your body's getting natural, the stuff that it's been craving, so it's letting go of the junk. It's cleaning out the junk, basically. That's the best way I can put it, cleaning out the junk. So you'll have to go to the washroom a couple times when you first do it. So...
Hi, Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we also wanted to discuss like Shakeology versus like others. So like if you go into Walmart or GNC or wherever you're going, first off, Shakeology isn't just a protein shake, it's a meal replacement. And the other shakes that you're buying or are looking into buying, they're just a protein shake. That's not actually a meal replacement. And it is different, and we don't know what's in them. As a Beachbody coach, we learn, like I actually have a file here in front of me with all of the full detailed ingredients that's in Shakeology, and we learn all about that, and we learn all about where it comes from and who invented it and all of those things. Now, going to GNC and Walmart, I don't think that you learn those things about the protein shakes there.
And I actually have one that I bought when I first came from surgery, and I was trying to look at the ingredients. So the first ingredient is skim milk, whey powder, and then sugar. So the third ingredient is sugar, which is linked to heart disease. And this isn't natural sugar. This is like sugar. So if you look at, I don't know what yours says, but mine says, so whey powder isolate, which has less fat in it, right? Pea protein, flax, chia seed, quinoa. So that's the other thing, guys. When you see the sugar content in Shakeology, which is 7 grams on mine for the strawberry one, when you look at that, it's the actual natural sugar from the ingredients. So this one has blueberries and other things in it. So that is natural sugar. This here is not natural. Like, what is silicon dioxide,
Just the
salt,
same.
sucrose? Yeah, it's soybean oil, soy lectin, sugar, calcium caseinate. Like, that's what is in this one. I think I paid $25 or $30 for this one. So if I can't even pronounce the ingredients, that's not good.
No, and you wouldn't want to put something in your body that you don't know what it is. And that brings me to
Right.
the next point, is that everyone shies away from Shakeology because of the price. But here's the deal, guys. I'm going to give a little tough love here, and I'm sorry if you take it the wrong way, but the reality of it is that there is an expense versus value issue here. And when you're going to Walmart and buying the $25 or the $60 or whatever shake, you're not getting the benefit or the value from that as you would from Shakeology. Shakeology is something that I chose because Richard and I did the research on the shakes before I even considered signing up with Beachbody. It was something that was important to him and something that was important to myself. And we did the research and we decided together that this was the best option, the healthiest, and the most natural option that you can buy. And the price, you can't put a price tag on health. You can't. Like, why would you sacrifice your health for $25 or pay the extra dollars and get something that is worth being in your body? It's a no-brainer, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's a no-brainer.
And because of the field I work in, I know the cost of being sick, and the cost of being sick is horrific. And you know, anybody that knows what's going on in my family situation right now, there was some tough love given this week in regards to the cost of somebody being sick. If somebody needs a hospital bed, just a regular hospital bed, that's $200 a month. And then if they need a special mattress, that's $650 a month. So that's just a hospital bed, just so you guys know. Those are the costs and the realities. And that's for where I live, right? So I don't even want to know what's like down there, but where you are from.
I'm hoping that I never find out.
Yeah, I'm hoping you never find out. So when people say that, like once they hear the cost, we hear crickets, and it's like, there is so much value to it. And I've said this to Savannah, when I signed up as a coach, and every month I have no idea how I'm going to afford to pay for it, but I believe in the laws of attraction, and I believe that everything will work out. And some days it doesn't happen till the day before. And I got to tell you, it hasn't failed me yet. It hasn't failed me yet. Whether I have to go pick blueberries, go pick strawberries, whether I have to clean out some of the clothes that don't fit me no more. I have made it happen for over a year now of paying for Shakeology every month because I put that as a priority. It's like when you get your paycheck and you're looking at your budget and you put a budget in for groceries, you have to make sure you put a budget in for your health. And you could do this route. You can do this route if you want to, because I got to tell you, that's available right at Walmart every day. You can take all these pills and get really no value for it, but you can. You're not going to get filled up. You're still going to want food. You're still going to have your cravings. You're still going to, anyway, that's the reality of being sick. And it's one I've lived in for over a year now, well, almost a year. Well, I guess over a year now since I was diagnosed. So I know what that looks like. I know what the cost of being sick is like. And insulin also, if you can't get sponsored by Diabetes Society, you're looking at $145 a vial.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
just some food for thought for you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and those things are all interconnected with, like, I do meal planning and prepping every week, and even when I wasn't doing Beachbody, I was still meal planning and still meal prepping. And when I meal plan and prep, I include my Shakeology into my meal plan. So that's part of my meal plan every single day. And when I'm writing out what I'm eating and exactly what I need to make those meals, I'm only purchasing what I need instead of all that junk that you don't need or stuff that you put in your fridge and it rots and goes to waste or whatever. All of those things that I don't need aren't on my list. And right there, I have enough money at the end of the month that I can buy my Shakeology instead of buying chips and dip and cookies and cakes. Like, if you just invest in your health, you can do it. It can be done. It's a matter of making a priority.
It's with anything. If you go to your neighbor's house and you see them have a big screen TV and you're like, oh my God, I want that big screen TV,
You'd make it.
You'd make it happen. If your car breaks down and you need to get repairs, you make it happen. So if you want something bad enough, you're going to make it happen. And that's the reality. So when we talk to you guys about the cost, you know, you need to see the value like we do. We don't like, it is not easy in this business to say, hey, I want you to invest in you. I believe in you. So you need to fork over this amount of money. It's not easy, but because we see the value and we know the difference it's made in our lives, we want the difference for you in your life. And, you know, that's why these challenge groups are so important. And, you know, we kind of didn't really get in a whole lot about we jumped into Shakeology, but Shakeology is a part of Beachbody. There is the workouts. I mean, let's not forget about the workouts. The workouts are there. Oh, Savannah, I have to go there. I have to go there. I didn't think I was going to. So there are so many products on the market right now that promise you. Yeah, she's.
Do it, girl. Do it.
Listen, I've said this 1,000 times in my live video. If there was an easy way to lose weight, Oprah Winfrey, who has more money and more resources, would lose weight. If wrapping yourself in saran wrap would help you lose weight, Oprah Winfrey would have it. So when I see other businesses, I'm not going to say which ones, post a picture of a dozen donuts and saying they're having their treat and putting a bottle of their fat trapper beside it, what have you taught your customers about I know, I'm sorry. What have you taught your customers about nutrition and health? And if they lose weight, they're going to have like the double wave because they've never lifted a weight to build muscle. They're going to have a big flap of skin hanging from somewhere, God knows, but if you haven't taught that person how to sustain themselves and be healthy, then you put a damn Band-Aid on a flood, an event on a, you know, like a dam, I guess. You put a Band-Aid hoping that would hold the flood back, but eventually that Band-Aid's going to pop off and whew. And most people that do diets like that, they gain that weight back and then some. Mm-hmm. So when I see other companies, not naming any, but do that, I'm just sitting here going, like, why? Like, so what's, yeah. And I will tell you, and I told Savannah earlier, and I'm going to go there, she's going to laugh again, I'm just going to pre-warn you guys, but years ago when I was struggling with losing weight, my doctor put me on a prescription pill called Xenical, blue pill. And the side effects were that you were going to shit your pants. That was the reality of taking these pills. So they didn't tell you the diet. They just said, like, you could go eat a Big Mac, but be prepared that you are going to have oil spillage. And when I say oil, I mean these were fat trappers similar to this other company that clumped the fat together. So as your stomach digested it, made it into big clumps. And you would go to the bathroom, and if you fluffed or farted, whatever word you want to use, you were farting out oil bubbles. So your underwear would have to be changed several times a day because you would have great big orange fat stains all over your drawers. I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest. I can't help it. So when I see things like that, what has this person learned? And that's, you know, that's why it's so important and why Savannah and I bring value, because we are taught from the moment we sign up with Beachbody, if we have a really, I know, Richard, we are taught from the beginning, he's probably laughing so hard somewhere else right now. We, it's the pain of losing weight. We do crazy things. Anyway, we are taught from Beachbody, if you have an awesome coach, if you have a really good coach, you are taught health and nutrition, you are taught personal development out of the gate. Out of the gate, you were taught.
And this is something that, like, we don't want to just sell you a product and be like, thanks for the cash. That's not our goal here. Like, I'm passionate about being a Beachbody coach and helping others, and I'm passionate about helping myself be a better version of myself. I'm not in a competition with anybody to be better than anybody else. Like, Lisa and I are working as a team to better our own lives and to help other people be a better version of themselves. And we want to help you in every aspect, like weight loss, if that's what you're looking to do, toning, personal development, like just learning to really love yourself and respect yourself is important. And those are the things that we want to help you with. We aren't just going to send you some Shakeology and send you on your way and forget about you. Like, we really passionately want to help you be a better version of yourself and to reach goals that you're setting for yourself. And we want to be behind you. We want to be beside you. We want to be your friends. Like, this is what we're looking to do. Like, we're really striving to make a difference in people's lives.
It's so true, you know, and guys, the thing is, I've paid for personal trainers where I paid $45 and I got an hour a month with them. You get us 24/7. And the great thing is, Savannah and I are on 2 different time zones. So Savannah, you're what, 3 hours behind me or 4 hours behind me?
3 hours. So it's 3:45 here now.
Yeah, it's 6:45 here. So yeah, 3 hours. So even if it's midnight my time, you're still going to be able to get a hold of Savannah because it will be what, 9 there. So
right.
One way or another, if you're having the I want to eat the world, or I just ate chips, or I did something, and you want somebody to talk to, you have the benefit of 2 coaches, not 1, 2. So that is why this works so well, because you're going to have so much support. And you know, I struggle with meditation. I have a hard time calming my brain down for 5 minutes. I'm a multitasker mom that never stops. Even right now, sitting here, I could have made a list of 1,000 things I need to do. Savannah is very strong with meditation and centering herself, and I'm very strong with how the body works. And so you've got so much there to help you, and because where I'm weak, she's strong, and so that's why we balance each other out perfectly for this venture that we're taking. And so, you know, if you're sitting on the edge and you're like, you haven't messaged one of us and you're not sure yet, be sure, because I will say right now, life is too damn short. And I remember when I was 20 and I was over 200 pounds. I had just had my 3rd child, and I said, I'm never going to be over 200 pounds. And of course I hit over 200 pounds. And then I said, I'm never going to be over 300 pounds. And I said, when I turn 30, I'm not going to be 300 pounds. And when I turn 30, not to tell my age because I'll never do that, but when I hit 30, I was 315 pounds. So now, you know, well, you know, I'm 30. I gave that away, but someday I'll be 40. Not anytime soon, but someday I'll be 40. And if my sister's still in here, shush. So I don't want to be in the 200s in my 40s. I want to be able to. It's not about wearing the clothes I want, you know, that you want. It's not about looking good in certain outfits. It's about knowing that I'm going to be around for my grandchildren. It's about knowing that when my grandchildren come, I can pick them up and run and chase after them and take them to soccer practice and take them to the beach, and I can swim and I can keep up with them, right? That's overall. I've spent majority of my 20s and 30s. I had cancer when I was in my 20s, and I had cancer in my 30s. So enough already. You know, so that, you know, stop thinking about it. Do it. And if it's not this month, then we do these every month. But honestly, this is choose today. That's what I did. I chose that one day. I said, I'm going to send Savannah $20 to buy 2 hearts and hope for the best. And I won. Luck of the draw, I don't know. Laws of attraction, the universe, who knows? But that happened, and that one day changed my entire life because I sacrificed $20.
Yep.
Right? It's about making choices every day.
And you said it right there. You sacrificed that $20 that day. And if you sacrifice $20 each paycheck, you could easily be in our next group.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it's all about priorities. It's all about what you want out of life. If you want something to happen bad enough, then make it happen. Be stronger and be bigger and be fiercer than your excuses. That's all that I'm like hard today. Like stop making it
tough love. Tough love.
But honestly, it's so true. Like I'm right now, finances aren't like perfect in my life either. But I told Richard, I was like, I miss being a coach. I miss being accountable for myself and for others. And I'll be honest with everyone. When I stopped being a coach and stopped doing Beachbody all the time, I gained 50 pounds since then. And that's a lot. Like I feel it all over my body. That doesn't mean that I can't get back to where I was, though. And that doesn't mean that I'm not living healthy, because I have made changes in my life. And I have to be honest again, these last 2 weeks have been crazy because I've been in Nova Scotia and visiting with family here, there, and everywhere and running the roads. So that didn't make it easy. However, I'm ready to get back into it again today, because I know that my health and my fitness and my nutrition and my overall mental health and I call it my body, mind, and soul health. I know that it's important for me to function properly in my life. I know that it's important for me to live a long life. I don't know how many of you know that Richard and I are trying to have kids, and it hasn't worked out for us yet. But to me, like, my health is important for that and for their lives when they finally do come into my life. And those are things that I want to be healthy for and fit for. And those are my goals.
And you know, I'm a pretty open, honest person. So when I lost my first 50 pounds, I remember one day, and I walked up the stairs and I wasn't short of breath. I just walked up the stairs and I was like, damn, I just walked up a flight of stairs and I'm not huffing and puffing and I'm not full of sweat. And I'm not talking like a big flight of stairs. I'm talking like 7 or 8 stairs to come in and out of my house. And then it changed to my clothes were fitting differently. And if you guys have ever watched any of my live videos, I did one about fat sex. Yes, you read that right. But the reality is that your sex life gets better too. And as you lose weight and your confidence goes up, your relationship with your husband, may get better. You can't fix everything, but it may get better because you're not hiding in the dark anymore, because you're proud of who you are. You're not hiding things that you're like, don't see my my stomach, or whatever it is that you're self-conscious about.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to throw in, like, and that doesn't even have to come from losing weight, though. Like, confidence can just come from being like, hey, I did my workout today and I feel awesome. And that right there can be that boost of confidence that you needed. Like, I'm not saying you have to do this workout and get skinny and lose 150 pounds and be like, next whoever. I'm just saying, like, all of this is interconnected in your overall well-being, and it helps boost your confidence overall. It's that simple.
If you never lose a pound and you work out and you're eating healthy, I think confidence is the sexiest person on anybody. It doesn't, when you have confidence and you hold yourself a certain way, it vibrates. It sends those vibrations out to the world. And when people look at you, when you were questioning that, you would think, "Oh my God, they're looking at me like how big I am and I shouldn't wear that outfit." But when you send that vibration of confidence, they're looking at you like, "Well, look at her."
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So I guess that's, overall, guys, the challenge pack that we're talking about in the challenge group, it starts here. It starts by ordering a challenge pack, but it literally, oh, okay, let me say this. You will get what you put into it. So if you buy a challenge pack and you toss it on your counter and you don't drink Shakeology and you don't work out and you don't post anything ever in our private group, then you're going to get what you give.
Yeah.
I call them lurkers. They're watching what everybody else is doing, but not really doing it. If you buy a challenge pack and you're like, you know what? These girls know what they're talking about. Let me try. I'm all in. Then you're going to get back what you put in. That's the best way you can put it. So if you want to lose weight, or if you want to build confidence, or you want to build muscle, or you want to learn about how to eat properly and fuel your body properly, then it starts by making the decision.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything we wanted to talk about, didn't we?
it's so bad when you and I get on here, we could talk forever.
I know. I actually just had a conversation with one of our friends came over. He hasn't seen Richard in a while. And he started talking to me about it. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like looking at the time and I'm like, dude, I gotta go. Like, I have to go live in 10 minutes. So, yeah, I really could talk about it forever. But there too, like, if you want to talk about it, I'm not gonna push you and I'm not gonna chase you. If you show interest, I will message you. And if you tell me no, then that's okay. Like, you can tell me no. You don't have to be rude or ignorant about it, but tell me no, you're not interested. And that's cool too. At the same time, though, if you are interested and you haven't reached out to me or I haven't reached out to you, don't feel scared or like I'm going to push you into something, or Lisa the same. Like, if you're interested and you just want to know more, then talk to us. We're always willing to talk. And we're also running a lot of free groups lately. So,
yeah.
check those out too, because some of the free groups offer some significant support as well. They aren't as, what's the word I'm looking for, in depth.
It's the value. So you're going to get more value with our VIP group than you would with our free group. Our free group, we're not going to dedicate all of our time into, because we need to make sure we're taking care of the people that want.
The people
Is that
who,
the word I'm looking for?
the people who
Yeah.
in themselves, those are the people that we're going to be, that's why they're VIP, because they invested in themselves. So
Right.
take care of them, obviously. That doesn't mean that because you didn't pay, you're any less important. It just means, like, once you invest in yourself, you're our priority. That's what you sign up for as a coach. Other people become your priority, and ourselves. I always thought, though, doing the challenge groups, like back when I was a coach the first time, when I did my challenge groups, I got through them so much easier because I could rely on my clients to help me get through the 21 days or however many days you were doing your thing for, right?
Because they hold us accountable just as much as we do, because it's not just you guys posting pictures of your food and your workout, it's us as well.
Yeah.
And on our free groups, it's the content that you're going to get, right? So you're not going to get as much content. And I've run so many free groups now. I literally just, it's the value in the content that you're going to get. You're not going to get everything that you do with the VIP. It just can't. We can't do both the way that it just can't. So,
right.
Yeah. So that's us in a nutshell, really.
Yeah. So if you have any questions or concerns, please message us, and we'll be more than happy to answer them. And I think maybe we'll end her there.
We're gonna do more videos because
Yeah,
it's nice for not only for you guys to see two coaches together, but it's nice for us too because you know Savannah doesn't live close by, and it's nice to have a teammate that knows what you're doing, and it's nice for us to share what we learn because that's the other part of it. Whether we read a book or listen to a podcast or learn something new, we want to share that information with people. It's not, you know, our cups get filled, we should be able to fill other people's cups, right?
yeah,
That's the best way I can put it.
absolutely.
So I think we went way past. I don't even know how many minutes we are because I can't see it on mine. Do I want to know?
I think we've been on for at least an hour.
Holy cow, we have been. Holy moly. Well,
Yep.
thank you to everybody who watched to the end. So I'm going to throw something out there. Savannah didn't know this, but I'm actually going to do a draw for Shakeology. I
Exciting.
know. I'm going to do a draw for, one of the packages so you can try it. So if you are watching the replay or you're watching it live, if you leave a comment saying, I don't know, what can we put? Winner, chicken dinner? I don't know. What do you want to put?
Sure.
All right. So just put something that says you watched this video to the end, and then let's say Monday, which is our first official day, if you have watched this video to the end, your name will be entered into a draw, and you'll be able to get some Shakeology. I may even throw in some Scentsy too, because I have a Scentsy rep that gives me free samples for you guys too. So
Well, that's
there
like
you go.
a no-brainer. Watch this video to the end, and you could end up with Shakeology and Scentsy.
That's right. All right. Well, I guess we'll leave it as, remember, guys, you are worth it, you are wise, and all it takes is making a decision.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Lisa.
Bye.
Collab
You're
it.
welcome.
And yeah, we'll talk to everybody soon. And much love. And till next time.
Bye.